Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. Today we'll be doing week 2 of the Chicago Bears franchise. We're gonna be playing the Broncos today, so should be a pretty good game. Both of us want to know. Here are the weekly awards from last week. Mac with 5 sacks. He had a great game. And Trubisky had a pretty good game too, so gonna try and get him another good game. So yeah, let's get this started. So hope we could come out 2-0 now. So we gotta watch out for Ron Miller and Chris Harris. Manuel Sanders is pretty good too. So Mac doing better than Ron Miller right now. Please remember to like and sub to the channel.
This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we'll see third-year man Mitchell Trubisky and the Chicago Bears as they match up with the longtime Raven Joe Flacco and his new team, the Denver Broncos. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. Standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Please feel free to comment if you're watching. I like to talk to people on
But for now, summer still in full swing at Empower Field in Mile High. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies.
And please like and subscribe to the channel
as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Chicago Bears. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at this Bronco team. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0. Oh. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Bears, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
Allen Robinson had a pretty good game last week. 11 receptions, 212 yards, and 2 touchdowns, so can't really ask for any better in a game. It's about as good as you're gonna get. Alright, so we're kicking off, it looks like.
Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The Broncos head out for their first drive, and at the controls in his first season in the Mile High City, a former Super Bowl champion in Joe Flacco. And in Baltimore, they drafted Lamar Jackson. Eventually, he would take over for Flacco week 10 a season ago. So Flacco out. Well, the Broncos said we still think he has some time left in his career. They bring him in for some stability at quarterback, something that they really haven't had in Denver since the departure of Peyton Manning after their victory in Super Bowl 50. Here's Flacco off the play fake to Lindsey. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Solid gain of 18 yards and a Denver first down. They fake the handoff. Now Flacco to pass. And Sanders has got it complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
No good in the Bear territory.
Good there, 21 yards.
Not so good of a start.
Territory now. This is 1st and 10. Down at the 33. Here's Flacco.
Or even get a few sacks.
And this one caught by Cameron Braid. A gain of 6 there on first.
Tackle.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here
too. Yeah, just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Flacco will come to the line, 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now the 4th-year man from Utah, Devontae Booker. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
All right, so 3rd and 5 here.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one,
and he's into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
That was a good route by him.
Courtland Sutton, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score
you're actually reviewing
on the
that?
opening drive. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the
was
opener
it?
and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right?
He must
Not
have
sure he can keep it up for an entire season.
Was that
but
not a
don't burst
touchdown?
the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 7-0.
They take a 7-0 lead early.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
So we're just going to nail this.
This is taken about 7 yards deep, and no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Let's try a dagger.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
All right, so
Miller
is wide open, but so is Robinson.
Down past the 40, and he takes it all the way
Pretty
up
much
to the 47.
everyone was wide open there, but Gabriel.
A well-executed 22-yard
So great start there.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll run with a 3rd-year man. This is Tariq Cohen trying to run inside, but nothing there. Adam Gotsis, the big Aussie, in on the tackle. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Trubisky. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive.
That was a bad pass by me.
But instead, 3rd down.
Bad decision.
I don't think either one of us is surprised about who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already looked his way a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 35.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
I don't know why I did that.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware, ball may
I want
come
to pick
your
up
way.
the first down,
So
then I'm going to
2nd
start
and 8
running
here
a
after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Open man is
Great
Trey
catch by
Burton.
Burton.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 22-yard line.
He had actually a really decent game last week.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 7 catches, 117 yards, and a touchdown.
And in the preseason,
I said
I thought he was primed for a big, big year. And week 1 did absolutely nothing to diminish.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Well, let's see here, Charles. He was sacked 6 times last week. Now first quarter sack.
I was sacked 6 times.
Well, he's thinking to himself,
I don't think it was 6 times.
I got sacked 6 times last week. Let's start thinking about keeping extra people in. Tight end stays in. If I have a fullback
you're actually about to do that.
And help me block. Maybe not as many receivers in a pattern. Anything to try and slow down that pass rush.
Now they'll run it with Cohen.
And
he is
getting there for the
touchdown.
First touchdown of the season there.
Tariq Cohen, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now First quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they score in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we've got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
You think they can keep piling on the points like this?
I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out.
So when he makes a catch and he was still going there.
That. They've got to take care of their own business
Joe Flacco
and reestablish
off the
themselves now
restart.
that they're back on the field.
17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down.
Now we got to start making a stop
One
on this
play
game.
has them up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10. This is Freeman. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Flacco. And Brate, the tight end's got it. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
We're almost in field goal range
And
there.
he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 40. Flacco will come to the line, 1st and 10. And he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. Here's Lindsey. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. A look at the numbers a week ago for Lindsey. 15 carries, 64 yards, and a touchdown.
And, partner, I thought it was a lot of fun for us to be able to sit in on their film session with the offensive line. We saw how they blocked it up last week to pretty good success, and we see what their game plan is for this week. They expect that defensive front to be someone they can move.
They got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
I do not think they will do that.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
All right, so it's 10-7. We hold them to a field goal. And
so that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
I don't care how good or bad
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Throwing here, Trubisky. They'll find Miller. That's complete.
One guy
and they work this well upfield across the 45. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
All right, so Anthony Miller got the reception he wanted.
First down, a run with Cohen. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. On the tackle that time, Shelby Harris. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue, just make sure you feed me the football? And that's what they're all about. Continuity.
That wasn't even really what he was trying to pass to.
Carries, just keep giving it to him.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That play always confuses
so
me.
Flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to do.
Now Trubisky lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they're going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns.
So second and long, you got to be
no,
careful
no,
not to fall out of field goal range. Now Trubisky hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out.
Oh my God, Miller's wide
Taken
open.
down, back at the 25.
Von Miller is like
Von Miller picks up his
Maybe
second
for an
sack of the
O-line, you could
afternoon.
actually.
And that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. 23 yards on the play.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. Well, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time, but it'll be second and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal.
Doesn't look like anyone's going to be good enough in here.
Here's Trubisky. And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown Bears. Allen Robinson. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Bears have retaken the lead.
Let's go.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead
All
is
right,
now
now we just got to
14
stop
to
the
10.
Broncos.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Last game was crazy. It was like 66-29.
This fielded at the 2.
And I play on all Madden. That's not easy to do on all Madden.
And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick.
You got 2?
Most of them wanted to end with a PAT,
Like
right?
you barely got
In this
one.
case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Third down. Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
So that's incomplete. And
they had points on their first 2 possessions, a touchdown and a field goal, but this time, defense stands strong.
Would you say that things maybe are trending now in the right direction for them?
Better than drives 1 and 2.
There's no doubt about it. Now maybe they can exhale a little bit, gather themselves, and really get back into this game.
Let's see if we can get somewhat of a return here. Ooh, so
very
we
good
got
return
actually
that
past the
time.
25.
18 yards.
Barely past it, but shit.
The Bears offense ready to go for their
This
next
play,
drive.
like, never
And they're hoping to
works.
redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
To the outside.
When you scored points, it's
Could
a
get a
whole
tiny
lot
little
better
gain,
view
but
than when
not
you're trying to
really
figure out how to
gonna
fix
fully
things
to
there.
the outside.
Off the play fake, here's Trubisky. Flushed out right, and he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And Robinson with a big catch.
Robinson, man, he's been just the guy these past few games. He's just been doing everything.
The end result,
Him and
21
Miller.
yards.
Gabriel hasn't really done much. And Bears did just get rid of Gabriel.
On first down, Trubisky. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down.
Oh, I think it was wrong again.
That's it. Showing his strength and quickness there.
All right, well, that's quarter.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 2nd and 14 upcoming.
Oh,
he's there. 2nd and 14.
Oh, and he missed the catch. Great catch,
Robinson. He won the fight for the football. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down.
All right, so
a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 36. Here's Trubisky to throw. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 14 yards and a Chicago first down. Trubisky now 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for.
They trick you like that. They make it look like the guy's going to be gone.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now Trubisky to throw. This one into the hands of Burton. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Trubisky finding the former Eagle Burton for the Chicago first.
So let's see if Davis.
And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
On 2nd and goal,
Trubisky,
and he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Mitchell Trubisky, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game.
So Bears off to a pretty good start, actually.
In front. Point after, right down the middle.
So that will make it 21-10.
This was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
This will be fielded
They're
on
going
the
to
back
take a knee there.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Set to start another drive, Joe Flacco and the Broncos. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure that his team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game, but just let him know, hey, if I'm around, if I'm the one calling signals and throwing the football, just follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else.
See if he has that confidence. The last play on the completion got him half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
No way.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield.
Pretty good field position there.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially given 15, and the Bears take over. The Bears offense led by Mitch Trubisky heading back out there. He's thrown for a touchdown. He also ran for a touchdown, so they have to count for a guy that can do a little bit of both.
And because of that, that puts the defense back on its heels. Because normally you just think, okay, he's going to throw the ball.
This is actually one of my favorite plays in the game that I've really
escape or run with the ball and design plays, that really changes what you try and do on defense.
Yeah, you certainly can't forget about the arm, that's for sure. Now he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Robinson is
gain
so
of 28
useful,
yards there and give him a first down.
He's always there whenever I need him.
1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 35-yard line. Trubisky gives to Cohen, and he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play. This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
The offense on third down tonight, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're looking at third and a few inches.
Man, I hate passing on
first
third
down
and
here as he's taken down at the 24.
I don't know how some people do that.
They only get 2 there, but on third one, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
It's important to do, especially early in the game.
All right, let's try this play.
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. Robinson's got him. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. The Bears on third down, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
All right, I'm going to try this. Robinson.
Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. Forced out to his left. Now Trubisky lost the football.
That was
it's
a bad
picked up by the Broncos. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point? Whatever you're going to pick up, either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football.
Well, it should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly
yeah,
right.
I probably should have slowed that. I thought maybe I could get in.
But then ultimately, you got to look at it as a first option.
It looked like they were all guarding the receivers. They were all distracted. I thought I could maybe just
and he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. The 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Flacco off the play fake to Lindsey. Underneath, he's got Brait, and he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. In this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
It'll be a pickup of a couple that leaves him with a 3rd and 3. The Broncos on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3.
They're not going to get it, and they're still in field goal range.
The completion there winds
I don't know
up
if their kicker is going to be able to make this.
It's got to the point where we see guys like that make that type of a catch.
46
Not
yards.
fair goes through my brain. That size, that speed, and now they're acting like wide receivers too.
Yeah, tight end one-handed catches. They're kind of like wide receiver
and they get the fake shoe ties when do that.
Give them 14 yards there and a Denver first down. They look to throw on 1st and 10 with Flacco. That's complete to Jake Butt. Had a good move, but only able to work it to the 20-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Flacco throws complete to Sutton. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
So, let's try and stop him now.
This time they double it and pick up 6. Bootleg, Flacco.
Oh, and Hicks was there. Wow, it's going to cost us. All right,
well, we saw him incomplete.
Shoot. I can't believe they don't get that. Now they could
I think everybody probably expecting
goal.
a run. Instead, they go to the air on 3rd and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball on any down and distance. But that short, I do question the call. Run the football,
so
pick it up.
The fumble leads to 3 points.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
This will be taken in at the 1. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
We actually did do really well.
Tell us about it.
Because they wanted to keep it a
Got the
secret.
fumble.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far here in the second quarter. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
We're going to have to run our way in.
The Bears on third down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. This is
We
Cohen.
did it a lot more.
And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the
Matt
pass.
Nagy
That was
wants
3rd and short.
150
Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
Still waiting for Robinson.
On second and a couple. Trubisky
It was a lot.
buying time to his left. Now Trubisky.
Another fumble.
It's picked up by
Another
the Broncos.
fumble. Oh my god. Oh my god. You kidding me, man? Jesus.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it,
2
preach
fumbles.
it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
And he'll take it into
What?
the end zone for a Denver score. Cortland Sutton
Alright, well.
with his second touchdown here in this first
They got it.
half. As his guys have cut the lead down to 2. Now he's having a nice little first half here.
We had a nice
And
lead.
it's a
We
first
blew
half that
that.
leaves us anticipating what
Now
can
it's
still come.
21-20.
I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter.
We got a score
There could
here.
be plenty more before this game is over.
This fielded at the 2.
Oh, Trubisky, no more fumbles.
And he's up
That
across
was
the
also
25
my
and
fault,
down
though.
at the
I should have
28-yard
ran so
line.
much earlier. We would have had a first down. I decided to run really late,
Tariq
though.
Cohen and the rest of the offense heading back out
So,
there.
yeah, that
A good
led
job
to
in the
a fumble.
passing game. Decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective. Oh, Cohen lost the football.
Oh, thank God. I was about to say, man.
Wow. That ball
Oh,
does not
this
throw,
linebacker
but a
actually,
teammate comes along and scoops it
lineman
up.
actually got
Almost like,
a
it's almost
decent
like
amount of
baseball.
yards on that
Guys
fumble
at bat,
recovery.
people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
After the fumble,
Tremendous
He
blocking by
fumbled
the interior
3
of the offensive
times
line.
in
They
this
didn't just
first
gash him
half.
there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle,
So when he gets to the outside,
give him a whole lot of credit and thanking him for that much
doesn't
space to
really get
rumble.
the juke.
And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards.
I'm okay with the field
And
goal
it's
here.
2nd and 2. On
We
second
can
down
really
now.
extend the lead.
It's Davis, and he's got this down to the 35. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the
We
Bears.
may have to start passing now.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked
Let's
up the
try
first
this.
down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
They
Why do
don't
we
need to
have
run
all
another
garbage
play here before the
receivers?
2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Trubisky will throw. Under pressure, and he will go down.
That was
Sack
Von's
back
third
at
sack
the
of the
38.
game.
Von Miller in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal
2-minute
standpoint,
warning.
as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point.
So we got 2 minutes to go.
A reminder
We're
coming
gonna
up
try
at
and
halftime. We'll head to
just
Orlando.
stay in
Standing
field
by there,
goal
Jonathan
range.
Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from
Possibly
around the
get even
NFL in his
closer
second
in the
week of the regular. And
That
that's
was,
an
oh, I keep
intercepted.
getting
It's Chris Harris, the Pro Bowl corner, and his guys will take over at the
I actually am
30-yard
blowing this
line.
game.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Flacco, a veteran in these situations, hurrying his guys up. From the 36.
Pick
Flacco.
that, dude. What are
It's
you
going to be
doing?
knocked away and incomplete. It was the veteran Prince Amukamara that time who had the play covered from the start. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Open man, and that's his tight end, Jake Butt. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
We're about to be losing by halftime.
Now it's Flacco.
Oh, get that.
Hit, and Flacco drops the football. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Bears.
And Chicago making an amazing fumble recovery after Trubisky throws the pick.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks.
I'm going to do the play I like here.
Something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him.
They're both on fire.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Trubisky. And the coverage terrific
We really
there
have to
as it's
watch
knocked
out,
down
man.
and
This is
incomplete.
And that's what
I'm
he's got to be
just
happy to
sucking
have
it
back.
in
There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
All right, so he's going to slide
Nothing
there.
open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Out of the gun, Trubisky.
Touchdown, Burton.
Yeah, that's caught for a Bear
All right, so
touchdown.
thank God
it's the
there.
tight end, Trey Burton.
He stays safe there.
His second
We've had a
touchdown
lot
on
of
the
turnovers,
season
but
as the
luckily
Bears
they didn't
push
get anything
further
out of
out in
them.
front. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today is track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. Here's Emmanuel Sanders now as he and the rest of the offense march back onto the field. He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. It's not a question for me. The way he's playing, he's done a nice job. Increase
try and keep him out of
more
field goal
touches,
range
more
here.
opportunities. Maybe that can reverse
Please
things on
remember
the
to like the
scoreboard
video and
for them.
subscribe,
Try to
guys.
ratchet things up then maybe here in the second quarter. Got a man open, it's Sutton.
They got
And they're
field
well
goal
past
range.
midfield, just a yard or two
Actually,
shy of
not
the
yet.
40. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts
Unless we
as
get
the clock will
sack,
stop
it
with
might
just
be
under
tougher
30
to get the
seconds to
sack.
go in the first half. And break, the
They're in
tight
field
end's
goal
got it.
range. Barely, though.
And partner, I think that's
they're
a
gonna
great
call a
example
timeout
that
here.
not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's
they're
not
gonna
one of the more
try and kick
dynamic
it
guys in
real
the
quick.
league. So even though he
Or they're
caught
just
it, couldn't turn it into much more.
So
Ooh,
on
this is a
second
long
down, the field goal
field goal.
unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This from 54 yards away.
And they miss it, so.
And he put enough leg into
And we have
it, but
time
it's
to
well
actually
off to the right
get a
and no
play out
good.
of this.
And this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
And that's going to wind up
Flag,
incomplete.
pass interference,
However,
maybe?
we do have a flag down.
Yes!
Let's check in with our
Wow!
referee.
Dude, that
So that
sucks.
PI call will give him one more play.
And it'll be an untimed play as well. Now the half will
All right, let's
end
get the
after
field
this
goal.
one, unless
We are in
there's
great
another
field
defensive
position,
penalty.
but we're just
The
gonna
kick by
kick the
Pinheiro
field goal,
is
take a bigger
good.
lead, and
And that will do it for
That'll
this
take us
first.
into halftime.
And just like
So-
that, on we head to half number 2.
not expecting that.
Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. This one fielded at the 5.
So they're all
And
just
nice
like
work on
31.
the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Now Allen Robinson and company gearing up to go again on offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how
Oh,
they
and
adjust.
Cohen
And when they
breaking
do that,
tackles,
they
and he
weaken their
gets it,
defense
actually.
in other places as well.
Really
How many
nice
times have we
game
done
there.
games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
They run. This is Cohen.
Cohen
And he gets
broke
this one to
another one.
midfield before he's brought
Wow,
down.
Cohen's having a
A
game.
gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. On the stop that time, it was Josie Jewell. On 2nd and 7, Trubisky. It's complete to Robinson. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 31-yard line.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Trubisky's throw pulled in by Robinson. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
I'm not expecting that.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. From the gun, it's Trubisky.
And Gabriel
and he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Mitchell Trubisky as the Bears push further out in front. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And
their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Incomplete on first down. Now Flacco on second. He'll find Lindsey here. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
See if we can get this here.
Here's Freeman.
He's going to be stopped.
The second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with that have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snap and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Yeah, absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team was saying, yeah, we called him the disruptor, and that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
Mitchell Trubisky and the Bears set to begin their next drive. A solid first half for him, and
so I'm probably going to do some most of my drives now.
And I'm going to try not to go overboard with praise here,
now
but I can't help it.
Just started with, what's it called? Really accurate with the ball,
finding guys open downfield and finding the end zone 3 times. That'll help offset the 1 interception.
Absolutely, just like one pick with the 3 touchdowns.
Cohen, wow.
And he'll be taken down,
his game just continues.
Into enemy territory.
Another touchdown.
A good
really
pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Cohen. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The throw complete. Trubisky to Miller. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one a gain of 20 in a first down.
Really help.
This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. Here's Trubisky, and that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to.
I'm okay with even kicking a field goal. They'd be down 3 touchdowns.
Would have been a great play if he'd been able to hold that one in.
And he's wrapped up, taken down.
We're going to go down with a sack.
Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues
Trubisky's
on,
having a
there
good
will be
season,
another
but
quarterback in the game
all these
because
sacks
no one
he's
can stand
taking,
up to this
I'm
week
not
after
gonna
week.
shoot.
Now throwing on third
Alright, and
down
then it's
there, but
dropped,
he
and we're just
cannot
gonna have to kick a
connect.
field goal this time. I'm
You hear
honestly
the
okay
calls
with
for
the
a
field
penalty,
goal
but
here.
I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm
So,
happy they kept that
41
flag in the
to
back pocket.
20 years.
So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And as
So
we see
Broncos are
frequently
gonna need a
here
big
in
drive
Colorado,
here.
That one over the end line, so
They're
it'll
gonna
come
have
out to
to
the 25.
somehow.
Flacco going to bring up the Broncos 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Big Eddie Goldman there on the tackle. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Flacco.
And almost gets
Underneath,
sacked.
he's got Brait, and he'll be brought down right around the 37.
We're gonna get the first.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play.
Max will
Nowhere
get
to
there for a
escape,
huge
and he
loss.
goes down. Khalil Mack in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. After the sack, it's 2nd and
So this is not
19, and the
helping
road
at all.
gets a bit tougher from here.
It really hurts them.
Setting up to throw, Flacco.
But
And he's
they're
got
gonna
his
get it all
favorite
back
target
there,
yet
so
again.
check
It's
it out.
complete. It's a pickup of 12.
So this is
and
gonna
that'll
be a
set up
big
a third
stop here
down.
for the Bears.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating out of the gun, Flacco. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete.
So it's
And he's
okay.
gonna
We
have
still
another
have to
first down as the
keep holding
tackle's
on to
made
field
here at
goals
the Bears'
or nothing.
44-yard line.
They're most likely going to get
Flacco
something
now,
on this drive.
5
since
straight completions
I don't know
here in
where
this
they are right
second
now.
half. 1st and 10.
They're not in field goal range yet.
On
So
1st and 10, it's
I know
Lindsey.
they are.
Clinton Dix, the former Packer, in on the tackle. Well, we talked about Phillip Lindsay so much last year, but it bears repeating. Undrafted in 2018, the Broncos would sign him in May, and that was a good decision. He would have a 1,000-yard season,
short of the
9
first
touchdowns
down.
en
Real
route to a
short.
Pro Bowl appearance. So from undrafted to playing in the Pro Bowl in 10 months, that's pretty clean living for Phillip Lindsay.
So let's hear Chicago get here for the stop.
On 3rd down,
he
here's
is.
Lindsay. Boy,
Ooh,
no
3 there.
chance as he was met
And I don't think their kicker can make this.
A 3-yard loss.
They
4th
tried
down
this a
now.
few plays ago, and
It's a tough one right
Not
there. He
few
ran
plays
right
ago.
into the teeth of the blitz
Like
as
in
the
the first
linebacker was
quarter.
freed up in order to
They did
stuff
not
that
make
one for
this,
a
so-
loss. I think quarterbacks got to see
They
that.
miss it
Got to
again,
find a way
so-
to audible into something a little more advantageous.
that sucks for them. They could have
So
used
another
that.
long
And
try for 3 and another kick that comes up lacking.
Yeah,
Wow.
this isn't going to do any wonders
Bears
for his field goal
feeling
percentage.
really good
But you
about
have to figure
how
as a
they're
head
playing.
coach that when you send a guy out there to try and kick from that distance, it's a 50-50 proposition at best.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I don't want to jinx
And
it,
he continues
but I
to
think the
pile up
Bears
the yardage.
may
That puts him
lose.
over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
So they'll
right,
come
let's
up
try this,
after the gain
actually.
of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Trubisky to throw.
Burton.
This one into the hands of Burton. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one a gain of 20.
This
and
is
a
having a
first
really good
down.
game, and that one pick he threw, that was because I got confused with all the slant routes. It wasn't really.
They'll run on 1st down. Cohen.
I mean, yeah,
They're
he
gonna
threw the
snuff
pick.
this play out behind the
I'm not gonna
line.
say it, no,
We have
yeah.
not seen that much today. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Off the play fake. Here's Trubisky. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Derek Wolfe showing his strength and quickness there.
All
A
right,
loss
so
of 4.
we're gonna need a big play here
After
on
that
3rd
sack,
and
we just saw
17.
Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. Now Trubisky on third
Trubisky's
and long.
gonna just keep
Flush to his
himself.
right. He may try and
Get
run
field
for
goal in,
this.
so
Pretty
we can
solid gain
get
of
another
7
field
yards
goal.
that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
So Pinheiro, see if he can stay perfect.
The
There he
kick by
goes.
Pinheiro is good.
So that will be
And
44
that
to
will
20.
extend the lead out to 24. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
So
Flacco going to bring up the Broncos first
almost
and 10
out of hope
at
for
their
them.
25-yard
They're gonna
line.
have
They'll
to do
start on
something
the
big.
ground with
They
Lindsey. And that
got
play
pretty much
going
got it.
absolutely
This one
nowhere as
here.
he's belted before he could
Else
get out of the
it might be
backfield.
over for them.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Flacco. And this one will go to the
He's gonna
28-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. This offense in
Let's see what
desperate
we can
need
do
of a
here.
conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Flacco. And that will be
Stop.
incomplete.
Almost picked by the defensive tackle.
Here's
So they're gonna
Brian
have to
Anger
punt
now.
it again.
He's been terrific so far. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one.
Ooh, almost
It's a
fumbling there. That
4-yard
could have been a
return
game
following
changer.
a punt of 49. And that will come the offense as they take over.
You never
So
know.
here
We
are the
still got a
Bears
quarter.
to take over on offense.
Quarter with 2
They've got
minutes.
the lead right now in this ball game, and they're on the heels of that nice
In
win
football,
last week
2
over the
minutes is
Packers.
precious time.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They try again with Cohen. And they get him down, but not before he
Look at
takes it
another
across the
great game.
40-yard line. It's been
Cohen
a
has
remarkable day
gotta
at
be
the
the
office
leading
for him
rusher
running the
here.
football. Those yards just continue to pile well past 100.
And how about more than double-digit carries in the second half alone? That's what you want as a runner because you've got to prove to your
Miller,
offensive line
with the first
that you're going to
down
be as
catch.
tough as they are. They don't rotate in and out on every play. Running backs often do, so those who can stay out there with their offensive linemen, those are the guys they really value.
The first down carry for Davis. And able to push forward for right around 3
So gonna
yards
get
down
about
to the
2
42.
there. Not much. Again.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
On 2nd down, it's Cohen. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A gain there
So
of 12
this
yards
third
and a
quarter
first
is
down for the
winding down
Bears.
here.
Now, this is an
We might
example of
actually
breaking down
score
a defense
again,
because on a lot of
so.
these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They go again with Davis.
And Davis, touchdown.
And he takes this one in.
That
for
should
Bears
pretty much seal it.
touchdown. Mike Davis, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys continue to put this
We
one
may
out
win
of
again
reach.
with 60 points.
Extra point splits the uprights.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs
after
to
this
occur,
return,
the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too,
It's
right?
just going to
Without
go
a
to
doubt,
the
you
fourth
need
quarter.
that difference maker lugging the rock.
Well,
And
it's
this
not
should
really
be the
going to
final
matter
play
what they
before the
do
quarter
anymore.
ends.
They've had opportunities that they blew.
They'll try to get the ground game going with Freeman. And he's going to get a good
They
gain
really
of
have,
9
so-
here up to the 34.
Here's the fourth quarter.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. A pass there complete to Sutton. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Flacco from the gun. And that's complete to Sanders. And taking it
Alright,
across
well,
midfield
they got a big
and
play
inside
there.
the 45. Give them 14
Probably
yards
not
there
going
to
to
Denver
matter. They're
first
down
down.
31.
So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for first and 10. Flacco's throw going to be caught
Oh,
by
and it's fumbled.
And he lost
Roquan
the
Smith
football.
picks it up.
And this is picked
Oh,
up
wow.
by the Bears. He's at the 30, 10.
And touchdown for Roquan Smith. So the defender takes it in for the end, to the end zone for the touchdown.
And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with the football in his hand.
So it's like it's going to be overturned, and it will.
To throw again on second down. Flacco.
And it's
now
fumbled
and
again.
Flacco drops the football. It's loose.
And they take a big loss there. Huge loss. Basically a sack.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other
I don't think he
direction.
threw that. I didn't know it was a fumble, but whatever.
Away from him.
We get the ball back
either
either way. Well, actually, they're going to go for
Critical
it.
one here if they're
Doesn't
going to have
matter.
any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on fourth down. They're going to try it. Here's Flacco. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. The Broncos unable to convert here.
Wow,
on
they
fourth.
get the catch.
And it'll be a turnover on
I don't know. I would challenge
They clearly
that.
made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive
Probably
in the late
not
stages of
gonna
this game
matter,
here in the
though.
second
Either
half.
way, like
I
I've been
get
saying.
it. In this situation, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? Hey, you want to go for it here? We shut you down. They're over on the bench
I
right
might
now
sim
feeling
this because
great.
I have to go eat dinner.
Yeah, he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there.
I don't know,
7
probably play
yards
for
on the
about
gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
Drive or two.
Bottom line, they want to
longer.
keep this clock rolling, so they'll take
Then
that
I'm
one
gonna
right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Cohen's that
And
short.
he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll try and pick it up with Cohen.
So we can stop.
And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage.
Alright, so I'm just going to sim to the next time I'm on offense here. So they go on. Okay, so they get the field goal there. And we're going to run the clock out again.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And he
Torrey
takes us up to
Cohen,
the 40-yard line
Over
before being
200
corralled.
yards this game.
First play of the drive, a
And a
success,
touchdown.
19 yards.
Phenomenal.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard,
Methodical.
and he loses the football a second
Another
time.
fumble for
It's
this
picked
Bears
up by the
offense.
Broncos.
We
And
have
they'll take
fumbled
over
so
inside the
many
45
times.
at the 44-yard line. Often on fumbles.
Alright, sim this now. Sorry guys if you want to see the gameplay. Alright, so they're going to kick another field goal. Wow.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This will be taken in at the 1. Oh, good move.
So nice
And not a
move by
bad return.
Cordero.
Here he gets it out to the
We should win
25-yard
this
line.
no matter what they do, honestly.
And now Chicago getting ready to
Feeling
go as they
pretty
take the
confident.
field. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the fourth quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Know what it says?
What?
Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
And he'll be brought down
Alright, so
just shy of the 45.
Cohen's up short of the first
That's
down.
it.
That
That's what
leads
you
to
want.
3rd and
Straight ahead,
2.
positive gain. Just keep that
6
clock
minutes
ticking.
left.
The Bears on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This time they face a 3rd and 2. The catch
So
made by
that keeps the
Miller.
drive going.
And he's got the first down yardage as
So
he takes it
Trubisky,
down to the 49.
a lot worse of a performance than he did last week. But
So
it was still a great
1st and 10 now
performance.
in Denver territory.
This is last week he had 8 touchdowns, now he has 3.
They'll run with
But his
Davis.
completions are really good.
And he is tackled
This
inside
game,
the
so.
40, not quite to the 35. Mark that down as a pickup
Mike
of
Davis
13,
having a
and the
really
Bears
good
have
game
the
too.
first.
He's not even a starter. He's
So
the
from the
backup.
36 now,
That's how much
1st and
we
10.
ran. So where we got the backups out.
On the carry, it's Davis. And an alley to
Davis, he got
run.
the first
And
down.
they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
Pretty soon we're going to be using Montgomery.
On first down, it's Davis. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
So, we're going to pass here because
Now they'll
everyone's pretty
throw it
much
with
tired.
Trubisky. He's got Burton here.
Burton
And he
is in for the
is
touchdown.
Touchdown, Chicago.
That's Trubisky's 4th touchdown pass here in the
His
game.
2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue
another
to pour
great
it
game.
on. And my friend, I think
Bears
it's
are gonna
safe to
come out
say
with
that
this
this
victory.
game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee.
Let's sim it. Until we're next on offense. Alright, so we're gonna get the ball again. With 3 minutes on the
2nd down,
clock.
Davis. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
He's still rumbling, isn't
Alright,
he?
so
Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload.
2 minutes.
But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Yeah, these
Lane
running
opens
backs
up
are
that
just
time as he'll be brought down just
phenomenal.
short of a first after a gain of about 9. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd
Cohen
and 1.
is so many yards. And also,
Again,
Davis
it's
is doing
Cohen.
good too. He's got a touchdown. He's a backup.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has
could
been
probably
a
field
one-sided
this one.
affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here 1st and 10.
Just
They're
about
going to be stopped up on his first down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle.
Let's just do this play, whatever.
On 2nd down now, it's Davis.
he's gonna get a yard.
And he'll get this only up to about the 35. The 2nd down
He's
play
gonna
not
let
much
the
better than the
clock run out
first,
of
just a
here.
gain of 1 there.
And then I'm gonna snap it. So we're blowing a lot of clock here.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. Rush coming, and he's taken
And he's gonna
down.
get taken out with a sack. So
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
no, we could probably
Trubisky and
go
the
for
troops
this. and it
staying
wouldn't
out there.
matter.
They will go for it.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
They're going
So
on
we're
4th
gonna try
down. It's
this, going
Trubisky.
deep for Robinson.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down.
21
unable
seconds.
to convert. And the Broncos
So
are
we
going to
won
get the
this one.
football back in great field position. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that, saying, oh, under pressure, and down he
sacked by Mack, I
goes.
think
They
that was.
sack him back at the 36. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Flacco leaves to Lindsey on the draw. And nothing but green
Wow,
grass
and
here
Lindsey
in the
broke
field.
some tackles and he gets in.
All the way home for a Broncos score. Philip Lindsey His second touchdown on the season. And the Broncos cut into
Cannot
that
believe he
lead.
allowed that there.
When you know you've got a home run hitter on your side of the ball, and you know that he can score from anywhere on the field.
Alright, but we could just sim this and call it a game. So yeah, that's the game, and
Well, Charles, it's
we're
one
gonna
thing
win.
to win. It's another
Trubisky
thing to win and put up the
doing
amount
really
of
good.
points that they did.
378
Boy, were they
pass
clicking
yards
on
and
offense.
4
They
touchdowns.
can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and
Yes,
clicking.
I did have fun my last match. Just I can't believe I allowed that last touchdown run. We were on him and he got it. Alright. Stop
Now
him
let's
there.
take a minute to see how you can
So let's
improve your...
advance. So Bears staying strong at 2-0. I don't even know what I'm saying.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
So these are the weekly awards. Max on there again, and Trubisky. So really good.